Welcome back to The Beard. Mickey Beardy here with a little bit more Spellforce. Can't get enough of this game. It's captured my attention, at least for a little while. We'll see how far it goes. Hope that all of you are enjoying it. If not, well, oh well, I guess. Tough. Don't watch anymore. But before you do go, put in the comments that you're like, hey, this game sucks. Stop playing it and play something more fun. Like and insert game of preference there. So thank you for sticking with me this far. But we're gonna keep on playing here because I continue having fun with it, and that's the main reason behind these things. So we're gonna go ahead and continue on with these guys, scouting off over this way. It looks like we've come along a little like wall here. Sturdy gate features a great number of spikes on the opposite side of the wall, from which dozens of skeletal corpses have been impaled. Oh, so they're like, they're stopping the undead horde. Heading for Darkvale, are you? Oh, come on, we need a much better voice for that. If they're gonna give me a yay, we're gonna do it. Well, headed for Darkvale, are ye? Well, seeking great treasures, I expect. The undead down there have been restless these past months. Many a brave soul has not returned from the Vale. Enter at your own peril. Which, of course, we will. Oh, whoa. Yeah, we've got straight up a lot of undead zombie stuff down here. Which, oh man, the whole... Like, look at this screen. That's kind of cool. Look at this screen transition. We've got nice, pleasant sun, and then dark, poisony green. We've got a ghost of prison, a taxing endeavors quest, a collecting remains quest. Oh yeah, these are... Oh, they're just like level 1, but they're stacked. They've got 6. So that is definitely what that means. Well, I don't know about definitely. Very, very likely to mean that we get plus stack slots of people that we can have in our group. Because right now we're maxed at 5, one of which being the hero. So we can probably get 5 and then 6 dudes plus hero to a total of 7. But for right now, we are not even close to that. So I don't know that we're going to venture that way too much. We've got some hunters and some arsonists looks like right up here. Yeah, I don't know that this is where we want to go yet, especially not with this group because, well, I guess we've got two tier 2 units. But I think that we shall continue on over to the east here and not go south, at least with that group. So these guys, they don't swim. We might go over to the west with them, because we're not seeing any of the major quest items. Oh yeah, that's right though, we can get another apprentice, so we definitely need to send someone on up that way to get another apprentice. We'll send random bloke number 1 up to go get them. Oh, these are my notifications, of course. We have a decent amount of stuff to research. We could Flying Spire, but I don't know that we need to right now. We've got 10 turns left on the Watchtower, 9 turns left on the Mine, the Hamlet and the Goblin Camp, and the Hunting Lodge are forever. Virtual Altar has 3 mana. The bridge gives us gold? Are we like... Would we be like then like bridge trolls? Because I'd be down for that. Let's go ahead and end our turn. I don't know of any spells that I want to cast right now. Let's grab that research. Sniff gold. Reveal the nearest unknown deposit of metals. If there are none, the spell fails. That's kind of cool. We might very well be interested in sniffing out some gold. Instant heal. Sounds fantastic. Sounds like definitely something that I want to do. Although, the dwarves fortify their underground halls with old artifice magic, meaning those glyphs can be changed, wishing for good fortune and gold. We can get a new room, which I am definitely a fan of. So let's actually look at some of these room blueprints here. So we can free the western citadel from the new Purity's grasp. Okay, so send someone west. We can do that. Stop the plague, threatening fields of gold. That is probably to the south. Help beyond settlement in the Misty Coast. Don't know where that is. Leave a besieged city in the east. Heading that way now. Cleanse the mines of Silver Drift Hollow. Don't know where that is. In the southern woods. Yep, go down there. Earn the trust of the Northern Dwarven Kingdom. Ooh, that I want to do. Ease the tensions in the old forest once inhabited by the elves. That we know where it is, and we're currently working on that. That we have to get to rep for with the Alluvians. But we definitely want to go up north, get those dwarves, because then we can hire some of them. And that is a big deal. We want to do that for sure, because dwarves are the best. It's just, that's how the world works. Everyone knows that dwarves are the best, and you're welcome, America, for giving you that knowledge. Sworn hunters and a wolf, so we've got our two ranged damage dealers and a melee buffy unit. So, and our healing unit. I'm looking forward to getting this next level of mastery because then we'll have two melee units, and that's really what I want. Because otherwise, they're kind of at a bad position. We're waiting orders there. We're gonna go fight these guys. Close victory. Okay, well, we'll see. I'm not so sure it's gonna be close. One side is gonna absolutely rip the other side apart. It's probably gonna be them ripping me apart. Arsonists, I feel like are actually really good because they have that one damage ability that only costs one action, but it deals a lot of damage, so they can run as far forward as they want, throw out their torch, and wind up doing a bunch of damage with it. We're going to send them on forward. If we go in and attack them, here we actually will create for ourselves kind of a bad situation, maybe, because then we are fighting each other in range. Oh, but there's... See, once again, it's like, if you gave me any information about any of the hexes, this would be more pleasant. But you don't. So we're going to go on up here. We will attack them, but since we can split up our moves, we're going to go up here with these Artificer minions. Give them the old flame on. These guys are going to move up here as well. We're going to move on up here with the Goblin Shaman. Going to give them the old flame on. The healing spores is nice, but they do lose 2 armor. They do gain a bunch of damage, but losing that armor is always rough. They can be surrounded here, but that will be fine because we'll surround these guys here, and these guys can always move up and attack them. So we've started out a little bit better than them. If they all focus fire these guys, they will probably die. Oh, but they're in cover of sorts, so they might not. These guys probably will kill him. Yeah, they did focus fire and kill him. It is what it is. what did you expect? I expected nothing but devastation and sadness, and that's what I received. I'm gonna move on over. Hit these rangers here. We're going to, if they're able to, if this guy's able to kill him, then we can move these guys up and hit these archers. But if we move up here, oh, but we've got a ranged penalty. It's probably going to be more damage either way that I go here. So we're going to try this. Oh, seriously? Ah. And they do that silly little thing where they leave them at 1 health, but not my dudes. How frustrating. So we get an attack of opportunity by moving, and we get retaliation strikes. Ooh. This is a very sad situation. It probably will wind up being a close victory. Oh yeah, especially... Well, no, they'll attack them there, so they're fine. The Artificer minions are way better than the Goblin Shaman at actually dealing a bunch of damage. So that, I think, is where we're going to have to go with it. 21 to 27. We're probably not going to do any damage. They always seem to do the lowest amount possible with each one. They're burning, which is nice, so then that way they died on that turn. And focusing the Goblin Shaman is the right move here. They're not going to kill the Goblin Shaman, though. Ranged penalty, if I go up there. We kill them if we attack them here. So let's do that. And then I wonder if I should have the Artificer come up and attack them here, because they actually deal more damage in melee. I'm sure that the Rangers don't. So I think that we're probably going to do better overall, because if they attack back, then they're dead. If they leave, then they're dead. Here we go. Oh, I can't heal the Artificer. Oh, that's fine. We shall give him the old Stabby McStabberstons. Spellforce. Every time I say that word, that's the way I gotta say it. Spellforce! Hey, let's give him some more health. Why not? There's no other really good option, in my opinion. Got 2 Glyphs of the Grave Robber, which is pretty nice. And as an Undertaker, if we select the unit to be it, +1 remains as additional loot after each one battle. And remains are just a purple, a death. Which is actually pretty useful, I think. It would be even more useful as a Necromancer, most likely. But here we are. Interesting. Visiting units will receive a blessing once per week. Well, if we can make it up there, then we're going to do that. Let's see what other ones. Yep, we want to definitely go up there. Get that apprentice. These guys are waiting on these guys being built. So it is ending turn time. I thought they might come in and fight us. A couple of arsonists, huh? Arsonists? I think arsonists are good. Oh, decisive defeat. Well, we'll just see about that. Two tier 2 units versus two tier 1 units. And the two tier 2 units are definitely more damaged. Yeah, we're definitely okay. So if they're gonna come out here, let's see. They move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, yeah, that should be good. That way then they can't stand on one square and get us both. Lock us both down. Don't wanna have that happen. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move up. We're gonna take the extra damage from them hitting us well. But now we've got trees in the way. That's right. I didn't think about that. Well, we're here now. Yep, I think that's going to be where we're situated. May not work out. May be bad. We'll see. They're both probably going to throw fire at these. Yep. Yep. And dead. Okay, well. Yeah, I knew that there'd be that site penalty. Blah. Didn't think about it until afterward. These guys, they do more damage in melee if they get all 3 attacks off. If they don't, then they deal more damage. Ranged orientation. By the way, I think we're going to be dead. They're going to attack first, which is actually pretty nice. Why are we attacking back? It's kind of an interesting death happen. Well, we're going to go ahead and kill them. And end our turn. They're going to kill us. But not before we've thought long and hard about our actions. So we lost our Artificer minions, which kind of sucks, but also they were fantastic, so they couldn't gain any experience. I like the whole being able to gain experience thing. I just like it. Oh, this straight up just becomes part of our domain. That's cool. Okay. Generates all fire and emits wizard's domain. Yeah, that's what it says right there. Nice. So some all fire there. Transmutation. Masters of the craft long known that the transmutation of pure metals into magical essence and vice versa can be achieved, albeit with a costly process. Transmutation sounds pretty good. I think that switching over is probably the way to go. Looks like research points stay, which is of utmost importance. If they didn't, I would be a little upsetty spaghetti. We've got to do one more glyph for a little grimoire. Just craft 4 artifacts or glyphs. Alright. We are going to make another one. Should we make a blue one? Just to see, like, what sort of nonsense that does for us. Why doesn't this work? What is this supposed to do? wonder if we should just do the blue and then see what this blue will give us when combined with other junk. Yeah, I think so. We'll do it. See what happens. Worst thing that's happened is I waste all of our singular blues, which really wouldn't matter because we aren't using blues, then we aren't using blues. We've got 3 people that we can fight here. I do need to find a good spot to put my lodge. I just haven't thought about it. Because, I don't know. This would be a good spot to put it, around here somewhere. But I don't know how to get up there yet. We can go up north, probably. Oh yeah, we want to go to the dwarves, which are up north. Let's... Oh, but also west. Hunting down the thieves is there. I don't know what I want to do. Let's see the other groups. Let's go ahead and come up here and grab. We looked at the Earthmaster versus the Warden, the Earthmaster versus the Protector, and it really looked like the Protector was where we wanted to go because that just sounded better, and the Warden is first, so that's probably their primary, and give some boosts. And I don't have to pay for them? I just get them? Guess I just get them. That's pretty cool. Oh, and it goes away in that sense. That's kind of cool. Okay. Let's head on down. Give this... Oh, ahead you see the remains of a rock slide. And something's buried beneath. Underneath the rocky roads, you come across a forest body of a dwarf. You still clutch a piece of rope that might have belonged to a wagon once, or a mule. You uncover his mangled body. There was some person in his beard and a coin pouch. Let's give him a proper burial. He's a dwarf, and I really want the dwarves to like me. I get +2 willpower, I guess? That's cool. That's another avalanche breaks loose. Well, we definitely don't want another avalanche to take place. On our heads. Hey, you guys are just chilling. We have to make a decision. Let's go up north. I really want dwarves. Okay? I really want dwarves. I want to have them in my army. It's important to me. So we got a bunch of stuff. We got, whoa, Arya, that's awesome. We can apply focus regeneration to, we can just throw it at somebody, that's cool. And they recover 2 focus at the start of their turn. Pretty cool. I think it's going to be more useful for the ingredient, though. Potent water doubles the amount of potions that can be gained. And some XP. Don't care at all about the XP in this context, but oh well. Elven heal root, that's probably a bunch of green. We like green. Green is good. Yep, we're gonna go up north. Oh, there we go. The 3 is... 3 is, how many people are there. Yeah, man. Heading up north. Let's see if we can't find some dwarves up in this area. Alright. Oh, he moves kind of slow. Let's see how fast he moves. Yeah, he moves 6. Kind of slow. join up with him. And he's going to move on down. Should we go... Let's go westward with him. We've gone pretty far east. So let's go westward with him. Pretty far relatively, right? And of course, look at the all-fire flow. We're getting some research from other junk. We really don't need that much mana anymore. So I think we can probably pump it all into proficiency. Maybe a little bit of into research. Yeah, let's go 10 in... No. 11-2. No, we're going to pump it all in. I keep going wishy-washy. We're putting it all in mastery. I really want to be able to stack up a bunch of dudes. Or a bunch of dudes in my army. A bunch of dwarven dudes. Or gals, really. It really doesn't matter to me. In terms of dwarf peoples, both genders are way better than human genders, regardless of which is which. Just in all aspects, dwarves are better. We're gonna move on over, hit these guys. These goblin brawlers. I wonder if I should just fire them. No, because we have them. We shouldn't fire them. You're welcome, guys. We won't fire you. But we did think about it. And I want you to think about that thought. That we thought about thinking about it. Building a helper. An artificer needs a constant influx of ore. It is a necessity for creation. Building minions capable of this task should be my first priority. So if we do this, we can kill 10 dwarves. No. We'll look at this a little bit more. So we need a little bit of Finian beard, and then we can make artificer minions, which would be pretty cool. I don't know how to get this. It's probably up north with the dwarves. The bond between glyph and recipient is impossible to sever, as one of them perishes when trying, but there are parts of dwarves who have managed this separation. That kills me, dwarves. Oh, don't make me do it! Don't make me do it! It hurts me. It hurts me that you would require this of me, game. It makes me sad. Alright, let's see who else is waiting orders. You are going to fall asleep for a period of time. Oh, okay, here we go. Primordial Forest. And it's a harvestable location with some all-fire, but enemies emerge from here. Hopefully we don't have too many enemies coming in here. We're going to go ahead and intern. We're almost up on time, so we'll kind of see what happens this turn. Yeah, we're coming up on time, so rather than get embroiled in an all-new turn, we're going to go ahead and call it here. Well, thanks again for watching, and I hope that all of you stay beardy out there.